Okay, folks, our lesson today is on GCF, greatest common factor, variables only. That's what your little assignment's going to be on, Delta Math. So here's a picture of what that would look like, just like class, x to the third and y squared plus x times y squared. So if this helps you, if this is a strategy that helps you, please use it. It makes things very easy. Don't try and do it mentally if you can write it out and see it in a picture form. What do they have in common? Well, this one has 1x, so I can take 1x out of that. What else do they have in common? Well, here's a y and here's a y. Oh, they have another y and another y, but that's it. These two x's, they don't have in common, so that's going to be part of our remaining factors. So what does that look like? Write these once. X, y squared is the GCF. And then what's the binomial that's left? Well, I have x squared here, but nothing here. So does that mean I put 0? No, it means you have a factor of 1 remaining. Remember, if you want to work backwards to check your work, distribute this, and you'll see that y squared times x squared will give you x to the third, right? 1, 2, 3 x's with the y squared. Xy squared times 1, of course, is xy squared. So those are the remaining factors. All right, so we'll try another one. Xy to the fifth plus x to the 5, y to the second power. Well, what does that look like? X, y, 5 x's, and y squared. Again, what do they have in common? Notice it's really going to be the least amount that are here. So if I have an x here and x to the fifth here, well, what can I pull out of both of them? I can only pull out 1x from here, so that gives me 1x there. What about the y to the fifth? Well, there's only 2 of them here, so I can only pull out 2. What's remain? So what's the greatest common factor? Can you take a guess? X, y squared. What's remaining? Y to the third power. And I said y to the third power, but I wrote a 2. That's not too good. Plus, what's left here? X to the fourth. To check our work, xy squared times y to the third will give me xy to the fifth. Xy squared times x to the fourth does give me x to the fifth y squared. So we have done it, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's take a look at what this would look like. Again, I'm looking for the x's. I have 3 x's here, pictured in your head, written out, and x to the fourth here. What can I pull out of both of them? X to the third. If I have 3 here, but only 2 here, just like here, what can I pull out? I could pull out 2, and I have 1 left over in front. So now, if I pulled out the x to the third, there's no remaining factor but 1. I'm not going to write that. If I have y to the third and I pulled out 2 of them, that leaves me a y. If I have here, if I pulled out 3, I have 1x left over. But I pulled out both of the y's, so now there it is. Final answer. You can always check, right? 2 plus 1 is 3, so that's this one. And if I have 4 times, if I have 3 times x to the first, that would give me x to the fourth, and of course y squared. So that would be our final answer. Okay, I'm going to give you you try. First one, x squared y minus 5, not minus 5. This is variables only, Miss Malone. And number 2. All right, so we do it. Yeah, you do, I do, and we compare. So, are you pausing your video? I hope so. Then come back and look at your work and mine. Okay, so and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is our short, brief lesson on variables. Now, Delta Math will show you the answers on your classwork, so please take a look at that. Try to do them, folks. Don't just look at the answers first and then put them in. Because at the end of the week, there's a 5-question quiz where you will not see any answers. So do your best, and if you have any questions, text me through Remind or give me a call. And as usual, have a great day.